Hey guys, Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. As always, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and in today's video we have a few different topics to cover as well as some news. But before we get into it, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 117,000 subscribers. I never thought I could come anywhere near a milestone like 120,000 subs, but thanks to you guys, we're super close. So if you're brand new to the channel and haven't subscribed, then make sure to hit that sub button and help get the channel to 120,000 of the best subscribers ever. I also want to let you guys know that I'm holding a giveaway for a copy of the new Pathfinder edition of Apex over on my Twitter at Sethly with 2 Ys. I'll make sure to link it down in the description. It's super easy to enter. All you have to do is follow me and retweet. But now let's get right into it. Starting out with a small one but still noteworthy. Respawn updated the dev tracker a couple days ago, changing some things and adding others. They may not be huge bugs or new features, but I figured you guys would like to know. First off, there's a Revenant Bug where if his death protection wears off while reviving someone, then it cancels the revive. This was added to the dev tracker as a bug near the beginning of Season 5, but they just updated it saying a fix is coming in the Season 6 patch. I'm not entirely sure why they would wait such a long time before fixing a bug like this, but maybe it's tied to some other things making it so they can't fix it without changing something big. Either way, a fix is coming even if it may be far out. Next, they've added another Revenant bug that is labeled as coming in a future patch. This bug is as follows. If death protection activates while on a zipline or wall hanging, the player remains where they are. Definitely a weird bug, but clearly not game breaking, which is good. On to the next topic, and this is a very important one for me because at this point I'm a little bit annoyed, and here's why. If you recall, back at the launch of Apex, there were many different problems with Legends hitboxes. For example, Pathfinder's hitbox was absolutely way too massive for his character model, and then they made it way too small, but eventually they got it right. But most recently there were a few different issues with Octane and Revenant's hitbox, both showing hits in places it shouldn't register, but in Season 5 they made a few adjustments making both hitboxes much better. Obviously they have some history with problematic character hitboxes, so I'm starting to wonder how they continually mess them up, because while Revenant and Octane were fixed, Loba was released with some pretty glaring problems in her hitbox. It's honestly pretty bad, but I'll show it on screen right now for you guys, and there are a few different issues. Starting out, the space between her torso and arms pretty much entirely registers as a hit when it definitely shouldn't, and there's also a pretty large area between her legs that also registers hits even though it's not on the character model at all. The last issue I noticed was near her head and shoulders, where there are some more problems. I'm surprised this isn't being talked about more because it's a pretty big problem with Loba, who is supposed to be a focus of Season 5. Although it might just be because people don't even know about it, and hopefully at least Respawn knows about it and are working on a fix. We do have to give them some slack though, because as we all know, they have to work from home, which I'm sure is making everything much more difficult. My guess is it will probably take longer than we hope to get fixed, similar to how Octanes and Revenants took about an entire season before they got fixed, but maybe we will get luckier and it will be sooner. Many of you guys may have forgotten about this, but before 2020, EA announced that they were partnering with Valve so they could give people access to their games on Steam. For the console players out there, Steam is the most popular PC app to get games, just like how you use Origin to play Apex. The first EA game on Steam was added in November, and it was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. But not only did they partner with Valve, they also announced Apex Legends and other popular games like FIFA and Battlefield would be coming to Steam in 2020 as well. On June 4th, 4 days ago, EA began launching the first wave of over 25 EA games coming to Steam this summer. They also said we should stay tuned for more information on upcoming games bound for Steam in the coming weeks. Now this timing aligns very well with EA Play Live, which is on June 18th, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had some big announcements for EA Play, maybe even including Apex on Steam. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on what happens at EA Play. Hopefully we'll get Apex on Steam. But lastly, I wanted to cover a bit of a controversial Twitter thread that happened recently with Jason McCord, producer at Respawn, regarding the state of the Havoc in Apex right now. It started with Zeus, a fellow Apex YouTuber, tweeting, "This is the exact percent of a clip you need to hit with no attachments on a 200 HP enemy. See the problem? Most notably, he stated you only need 37% of the Havoc clip to do 200 damage. And Jason McCord replied saying this is such a tiny part of the varying components that makes up game balance. Engagement distance, view kick, spread, spin up time for the Havoc, etc. Also, not all the weapons are supposed to be balanced the same. Some weapons are more powerful by design. He then went on to say, don't forget mag size, rate of fire, DPS, etc. Such a weird way to try and prove your point. Finally, he clarified by saying, to be clear, I'm not defending the Havoc or any other weapon, but just stating how all weapons in Apex are not supposed to be equally balanced against each other in all scenarios. Now, I'm not sure if it's just me, but in my opinion, this seems like he's alluding that the Havoc isn't going to get another nerf in Season 5, even though the increase in horizontal and vertical recoil they added practically did nothing to make it more balanced. He might also be saying they meant for the Havoc to be this strong in Season 5, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I personally wouldn't be mad if they nerf the Havoc a little bit again, but right now it's not looking like that's what they have planned. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section below. And before I end off the video, don't forget to check out the Pathfinder Edition giveaway down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, it really does help me out a ton, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button and turn on the notification bell. It's the best way to support the channel. But it's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below your ideas for how to nerf the Havoc.